we are back. Today we're at Bemodified for an in-person check-in with Zach, who's currently about 8-9 weeks into prep. What we're going to do is we're going to run through his lower session today. I'm at a bit of a disadvantage. I'm not saying that as an excuse. I trained legs 2 days ago, but we're going to do more of a hand dominant session anyway, so I'll be sound. Zach is looking to be a junior and classic first timer in around sort of May, June time, which is going to be very exciting. He's currently on 2 de-output days, so today's his second one on the trot. We've also given him a little bit of extra food. So he had 500 grams of carb yesterday, 500 grams of carb again today. We're going to have a look at him post-workout and assess what the visual's looking like in person, and we're going to take you through our session in the process. So Zach, if you want to introduce yourself.
Yeah, so obviously Jacob's client, initially started on the 12-week program last year, so it's coming up to about a year now that we've been working together. And I mean, it kind of speaks for itself, really. I've had a brilliant experience so far. What was it? Started at 92, bumped up off season to what, 96?
Yeah, and then we've like slowly started trickling back down. 87.4 this morning, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We'll put a transformation picture up here. But yeah, the progression's been absolutely immense, which you guys will see in these photos here and also later in the session, which will be really cool. We're going to start off with a ham curl. We're going to go with one of the seated ones, just one set, get ourselves warmed up before getting into some relatively heavy deadlifts. We'll see what happens there, just so we don't tear anything. Then we're probably just going to go have a bit of fun with some of the kit here. They've got quite a lot of obviously like hand-picked like pieces, so we'll just play around with things, have a good session, and then we'll call it there. So yeah, we're going to crack on.
Working up to 300 for? Like, when's that been like the realistic goal to like?
Well, I've literally gone from 260 to 300 in like 4 weeks. I just added 10 kilos each week. Yeah, I was planning on doing 300 today. I just did it last week because I knew like the drive. I didn't want it to fuck me. I'll still do it today if I feel good, but if not, I'll probably do like 280, maybe. Yeah. Or 260, maybe. We'll see. But no, I did 260 for 7, 270 for 5, 280 for 4, 290 for 3, and then after that I did 300 for 1.
How many attempts for 300?
Just one. I just did a single. Wait, what do you mean? Sorry.
Did you attempt it before? Like before you got it?
When I did 270 for 5 at Derby, I did try it after that. I didn't get it then though. That's the only time I've tried it. I have pulled it from blocks before, but that's the only time I tried it from the floor. I didn't get it.
Even stand it, I'll never get a chance to understand it. Side of a cold chick standing, I think it's kinda deadly and romantic. Case to hurt me so. The side of the cold she's dancing, I think it's kinda deadly and romantic.
Now, you see what Zach did there? He's prepping, he's still fucking training hard. If you're watching this and you're not training hard in prep, you're gonna lose all your muscle. Now, don't get me wrong, maybe going for that last rep or the back end of a prep, you know, like sub 5-6 weeks out, maybe not the most productive idea, especially if there's gonna be a good amount of form breakdown. But in your early sort of stages of prep, train like a fucking animal, because by the time you get to, you know, 5-6 weeks out, if you haven't been training like an animal, probably you don't have any muscle. If you are natty, that is anyway.
I'll give you a bit of advice. watch him train. There you go, very infectious.
That was nice, real nice. No, what happened with that first set? The first set looked like, I don't know if it looked like it moved slow, but it didn't feel too good. If you look upon my last rep, you see I was able to grind it out for quite a while. Now, that's not just down to me being close to failure, being able to grind through it, but when you get to lockout, and a lot of people will fail, and I think it's because of that glutes. It's not always because of your glutes. A lot of the time I see people failing because the upper back loses tightness. If you're losing tightness in your upper back, think about rotating your elbows inwards like this. It will keep your lats tight. Or think about even just bending the bar with your thumbs. Anything to create that internal rotation, so you get some tightness through the lats. It'll help you keep that upper back a lot tighter and that lockout a lot smoother. Just maybe a bit slower, but it works. Yep. Nice. Nice. Yep. Come on then. Yes. Real fucking tight. Yep. Hips. Hips. Nice. Whoa! Let's go. Yes. Fast. Come on, tighten up. Let's go. Yes, easy. Come on. Yes, got it. That was fucking like, that last set was sick, but that first set was shit.
Yeah, good shit. Well done.
Sick, man. Not sure to be happy or sad about that. It was cool, it was a cool set.
on, let's go. Easy one. Good. Nice. Come on. Yes. Let's go. Squeeze. Nice. Good, yes. Come on, you fucking got it. Yes, come on. Nice. Yes. Good. Come on, easy work. Nice. Yes. Come on, let's go. Yes, easy. Yes. Come on, focus. Good. Yes. Squeeze. Come on. Yes, come on. Yes. Fucking hell, it's scary.
A pendulum is, my opinion, the best. Like, if I could only do one leg compound, it would 100% be a pendulum. For me, biomechanics wise, the arc just naturally suits my biomechanics. I love hack squats, but the thing is, because it's especially something that's like super vertical, for me it does feel good, but my depth isn't quite as like knee flexion wise. I get a lot more knee flexion on the pendulum, and it just feels a lot better. Especially like something like the Jim Lecco pendulum probably is my favourite. Maybe the Arsenal one's pretty good too. I do like the Atlantis one, but it's a little bit janky. It moves around a lot, especially if you've got a good amount of weight on it. But this one feels alright. This is my first time on the Predator one, so we'll give it a rating at the end. That re-rack's gonna fuck me up, man. I'm gonna miss it.
Bit wobbly that was.
Yeah. Yeah,
I can see why they're necessary.
I'll hold it.
Yeah.
Yep. This, when I trained with Will Holmes, he had like 8 on here, and it was on the Atlantis one. It was like fucking like,
Jesus.
Yeah, I feel like these are the sort of thing that really needs to be bolted down. But, how'd that feel?
All right, I might just do 3.5 just to kind of...
Yeah, higher rapper.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try 5. I might go in on it depending on how it moves. I might not, but.
Yes.
Oh. 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 Oh.
Come on, keep walking. Easy. Yes. Focus. Good. Come on. Yes. Come on. Yes.
Oh, fuck that. Down.
Fucking hell. You're right.
Yeah, I'm down. If you're in your first 3 years of lifting, doing shit like that, you will genuinely reap the rewards from it. Because like, if you don't fail from time to time, how hard are you actually training? Do you know you're training that close to failure? Nice. Come on. Yeah, come on, Zach. Yep, come on. Oh.
Come on, let's go. Easy.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. Oh.
Nice.
Oh.
Come on.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Building as in general, you know the psychological demand, full stop, just to like take it that level, but you know to like, I don't know, just to witness the, I don't know, just the preparation every set.
It's funny you say that because like I don't even think I get like that set there. I don't even feel like I can kind of just like flip a switch with a lot of things, but like I don't feel like I really got up for that. Like with the deadlifts, I spent a good 2 minutes getting up for that, but I feel like I used to get up for sets a lot more. Like when I used to powerlift, I'd take like 5-10 minits to get ready for anything, but I know that's a bit different, but yeah, weird.
I feel like I almost not struggle with it, but it takes me a while. Like my experience with, you know, like psychologically kind of preparing yourself and you know, like mental arousal, like I've improved a lot. Yeah, I don't know, just kind of like taking a piece out of your book. It's I don't know, it's just nice to I also find like I think with a lot of movements I benefit from like kind of coming in a bit calmer. Because I know like once I get into a set, like I can just switch on more and more and more. And like if I get too switched on straight away of like a leg press, for example, I can't like have that level of composure or accuracy. So you need to find like that fine line between mental arousal, accuracy and composure. And if you're like right in the middle of that triangle, you'll be like on the money. Right, so we're at the latter end of the sort session now, guys. We're gonna be wrapping things up with a few accessory movements or like isolations, whatever you wanna call them. We're gonna start off with the nitro leg curl. We're gonna do 2 sets here. I'm gonna do single leg just because it feels a little bit better from time to time, especially when I do a leg curl. When you get quite big when you have quite big legs, like myself, you can get quite a lot better alignment with like, even like with a leg extension, for example, just being able to align the hip, the knee, the ankle. So I'm gonna do 2 sets single leg.
Then we're going to do some adductor work. I'm probably only going to do one set just because I've been dealing with some like hip flexor grief at the moment. But if it feels good, I'll do 2. And then we'll just wrap things up with some calves, and that'll be the session done before we hopefully secure the posing room. If not, we'll find somewhere else to pose, but hopefully it's free this time, because I think the last 1 or 2 times I've been here, it's been taken, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll see Zach strip off, and that'll be cool. And then we'll wrap up the video there, which will be sick. So we're going to crack on with the last few bits now, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Quarter turn to the right. Nice. Quarter turn to the rear. When you're ready, quarter turn to the right. Look forward, yeah. Sick. Right, turn the face to front. Front relaxed. Into a front double by. Sick. Into a front lat. Turn to the side. Into a side chest, any side. Into a side tricep, any side. Yates style, I like that. Turn and face the rear. Into a rear double. Open up that scapula a little bit more. Nice. Cool. Into a rear lat spread. Right, turn and face the front, into a front relax. Now into an abs and thigh when you're ready. Vacuum. Sick. Most muscular. Yeah, nice. Crab. Yeah, sick, man. Really nice. I know you obviously just train legs, but I can tell you're like struggling to like go through on that. But you look fucking exactly where I want us to be fair. Zach's about, for anyone watching, he's about what, 14 weeks out or 15?
X weeks out.
X weeks out. By the time this video is out, it'll be about 11 weeks out, which would be sweet. But yeah, he's pretty much on the money for this point in prep. Like, we started in a good position, which is obviously what you want, especially for a first time of prep. You've got a whole 20-week prep into our first show. X weeks out, sorry. But yeah, he's exactly where I sort of want him to be at this point. We've got plenty of time to obviously get like realistically, his upper body's not like, obviously there's still a good amount to pull off there, but it's mostly obviously his lower body that you can see like if you look through those rear shots, for example, you can see he stores a good amount on his glutes, and that's going to obviously be the last thing to come in. So making sure he's 100%, because you're only as lean as your fattest body part. So making sure he's 100% come show day is obviously the goal. But I have no doubts by the time we get around to that point, he'll be on the money, which is sick. So other than that, I'm probably going to wrap up the video. We'll do the outro when Zach has got some clothes on, because I'm sure you prefer that. But we'll leave things here and transition. Right guys, so that wraps up today's video at Bemodified. Obviously we've trained lower, we've watched Zach pose in person. Obviously really happy with how he's looking, to be fair, which is obviously sick. It's been a good session. It's been quite a long session, but obviously, like realistically, these sort of sessions for YouTube, especially a lower day, it's going to take quite a while, obviously, but always a good time. Some heavy lifts, some heavy compounds, just getting after it really. It's been a very good, productive session. I'm kind of looking forward to having push on a Saturday tomorrow. It's a nice chill sort of weekend as opposed to doing it the other way around. But either way, we've got a brutal drive back. Hopefully my adductors don't cramp on the journey. I know Cam's also got quite a long journey, so as always appreciate him coming out. Likewise, Zach's got quite like what, 45
minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not 3.5 hours.
Not too
so
shabby,
I'm grateful for that.
Either way, he looks fucking sick. Do you have any last words you want to sort of leave us on?
I'm all in one piece. It's always nice to catch up when we're both in person, and again, it's just good vibes, smooth sailing. So you know, we're not at the end goal at the moment, and there's still work to do. So
yeah. So if you could take one message from this video, if you're prepping, still need to train hard. We'll just leave it on that.